Hey everyone, it's NERF Boy Productions here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the NERF Stockade. Alright, so if you haven't seen the unboxing video, click on the box now. If you clicked on the box, you could have saw the unboxing video, but for the review. Alright, so the Stockade is very cool. Of course you get 10 elite darts, which I have loaded into the gun. Your standard elite dart. You get the very cool stock, which I'll get more into later, and the actual Stockade blaster. Altogether it looks like this, and it's very nice. Alright, first thing before I forget, I want to mention, it says Stockade right here, right? Now you can see there it says it in white, but look at the other side. Just gray. Now it says Stockade, but it's not painted. Now, if you look at the box, the way the gun is facing both times, you can see the Stockade is there and there, and every time it shows the Stockade on the box, they've designed it to show the side with the painted name. Now it's not on both sides, so that's kind of annoying. Most people are right-handed, and if you're right-handed, you don't see the Stockade. The other people do. So I guess that's better, but it's just kind of silly. So if you have a Stockade, tell me guys if yours is like that. If you're holding the gun, it should be on your left side. Anyway, onto the video. It takes 3 AA batteries that are in this panel here that's unscrewable. It's got your standard stock attachments. You can put other stocks on as well. No, you can't put on barrels, but it's got that standard barricade barrel front. It is a remodel of the barricade. I guess you guys knew that. It's got 1 tactical rail on the top, and although it doesn't come with any tactical rail attachments, works the same as all tactical rails. You can put on stuff like scopes and stuff. To turn on the gun, not on the right side of the gun, but on the left side of the gun, there is this switch, and when you pull it back, you can hear it rev up, and you just push it forwards to close again. Now the trigger won't pull unless the gun is on. It will then pull. I don't want to demonstrate that because I have darts loaded in it. The jam door to access jam darts is right here, where you can access your jams. If you turn on the gun, when the jam door is open, it won't rev, but as soon as you close the jam door, it starts revving. And as soon as you open it, it stops. Alright, so you can see here, this is actually on both sides, right there on both sides, there's this little indicator thing, and it's orange. When the jam door is closed, it's green. When the jam door opens, it turns orange. And that allows you to know whether the gun will shoot or not. It's got this built-in front sight here, which is pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. If you just like point and shoot with the gun, you're almost guaranteed to hit your target, depending on how far away the target is. I'm trying to think of other things. I've reviewed a barricade before, and they're pretty much the same apart from the quietness of this gun and the color, and of course the stock. I guess I'll go into the stock now. Alright, so for the stock, it's very cool. It goes down just like the Retaliator stock, and is one of the comfiest stocks NERF has made in a long time. It's got the biggest noticeable dent in the stock that goes down and then back out there. It's got the biggest noticeable dent, and I love the dents, because if there's not big dents, my shoulders are big, and they will actually just slide off because of how big they are. Now that sounds kind of funny, but a lot of adult nerfers will understand what I'm talking about. My shoulders aren't too big, but bigger than the average, so they can easily just slip out. Yeah. Alright, so I love that. It's got these dart holders on each side. 1 layer of dart holding thing holds 5 darts. So 5 and 5, 10. You can do math. And yeah, One thing I don't like about the gun, look at this. It's got that weird design that looks like they've took the gun and flipped it inside out so that, you know, looks like that. And that's on both sides. And that's all through the gun. I don't really like that. I'm not too fond of it. I like it there, but I just don't like it here. So much stuff that's just unnecessary design. It says the Elite logo on one side, right there. It's got the release tab. So if I put the stock on the gun, it's not coming off unless we pull down, then it can come off. Now the release tab is on both sides. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the gun. Looks pretty cool. And now let's go fire some rounds. Okay, so here's the gun. And if you notice, I've decorated my shooting range, made it a little festive. And as always, I'm going to be aiming for that little tin disc. Metal plate. Alright, so the camera is zoomed in a bit. I'm actually quite far away from the target. It's about 30 feet away. Got my gun, my stockade loaded with 10 of the Elite darts it came with. It's very quiet. And let's shoot some rounds. Alright, so that was 10, and those were single shot. Now I'm going to do rapid fire, and you can see what that looks like. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in again, aiming for the tin disc. We're going to do some rapid fire action. So, here we go. Alright. So, that was all 10. Yeah, that's pretty much all 10. Now, one thing that happened to me in both shots is I pulled the trigger and the barrel didn't rotate. It had a slight catching issue. It would go up and then just go back down. So I actually took 11 pulls of the trigger there, but I only shot 10. So that might be one issue with the gun. That might just be mine. And if I go to mod it when I do, I will fix that error simply by adjusting the piece. May not be aligned properly or shifted forwards or something, but I'll fix that. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Overall, I give the Stockade a 9 out of 10. Now, I know, I'm doing my reviews with some ratings now. 9 out of 10. The reason I give it a 9 out of 10 is simply because of that catching issue. Now, it might just be mine. If it is just mine, 10 out of 10. It's a huge hit. It's my favorite Elite blaster apart from the Hailfire. The Hailfire is completely unique and stuff, but other than that, I actually think this one's almost better because the Hailfire is impractical. I love this. So, I definitely am glad that I bought it. I hope you guys should buy it too. As always, this was NerfBoyProductions, signing out.